Welcome to game number 2 of our Pro Elf run. We've got some Pro Elves. We lost our first game. We have a dodge catcher though, which is nice to have after one game. We did not get enough cash for the apothecary, which sucks. We're up against some Chaos Chosen. They have been randoming mutations, so they have a 2-heads beastman, a monstrous mouth beastman, and a big hand beastman. Good for the rain, but no other skills just yet. Remember when Dizzy stabbed a block to death at UKTC? Didn't she stab more than one? I feel like Dizzy stabbed more than one orc into the entry box, and it was incredible. We will kick. And now we find out if this is we've got enough to do the 4-player, the 4-4. I remember the from the first one. You can't mess with Dizzy Bess. That's just a fact. Not recommended to mess with Dizzy Bess. Did I mention before? Because I'm going to mention it again. It's too hot. Ooh, good for us. 6 players. Bonk that beast. And get this sidestep through the gap. Send our... So tempting to do the rushes in this one, but I think it's probably not worth it, right? With it being a blitz and not getting to use the rerolls, I think it's too high risk of just injuring a catcher when it could be just in a good position, even if it's not as good as it would be if we could make the rushes. We might do that dodge at the end. So we've done 4 so far. I think I want to bring this one forward as well. Let's get you forward. And that's... I think we go for both of those and try and just create like a completed screen there. I mean, they're going to blitz through that one, but that's fine. Nice. Now it goes out for a touchback. That was kind of inevitable. The thing is, even if it goes for a touchback, you can hand it to someone here, which gets you past my screen, but also you've still got a split team, right? You've still got all these players not connected to the rest of your team, so it's not a total disaster even a touchback. It's still put their team in a less comfy spot than they'd like to be in. There's no aircon in your office. There's no aircon in my house. I'll tell you that much. Love to have aircon, but I also don't want to have to pay a second mortgage on paying my electricity bill every month. Heating bills were so expensive last winter. Only going to be worse, which sucks. It's a tiny 1-bedroom flat. Felt completely unreasonable. So yeah, in the summer it's like trying to not have those months of paying the extra. Because I do know some people who bought themselves little house one-off standalone air conditioning units, and I always think that sounds so good but also sounds so expensive. Just go 3 desk plans. That probably is the play, isn't it? This doesn't look like it's going to be safe. Oh, no, I guess they can still free up a player here, can't they? Yeah, you block without when you move that there. Okay, no, they're fine. They're fine. As long as they don't 1 in 9. Which they don't, sadly.
How are they going to catch all around the ball? They're constantly riding around on the ground.
So I think we need to try to keep... Oh, made the dodge as well. That's a shame. They've now connected more of their team than I would like to. I was going to say try and keep them at least a bit separated. Couple of options. I think we probably will go for getting the side step on the ball here. That's what I want to do. Does require putting both these in.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. Think of as spare.
Good. Very good.
He's going to sleep, and maybe we'll see him on the pitch later.
Okay.
Surrounded by adversaries.
Really nice chip one.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
I just live in a house about as old as US, 20-inch thick walls, keep it nice and cool. Oh man, that does sound good. I've kept the curtain drawn in the living room the whole day because it just means like less sunlight. Keeps some of the heat down a little bit, and then I have like all the windows open out everywhere else. But it sucks a bit because it's still hot and I have less light. So
You wearing perfume, Jim? No, it's a scent. Very different from perfume.
Ajax, I'd missed your second message. I understand when you're
It's called
talking,
rotting
who you're
cadaver.
talking to when you pronounce it the other way. A lot of people misread it and say Alex. I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember. Okay, so they're not blitzing here. So that means we're doing a 3+ dodge away. Interesting. Like, if they were carrying on the 2 heads, I think that's definitely the right decision. This way, it's a little spicy. 3+s can fail. I guess maybe they're thinking we won't have great recovery if it does, which is maybe true. They have created a bit of a wall, and these players are a bit far away. It's one of these risk-reward things though, right? Because I'm looking at it and thinking, oh, I wouldn't want to do... Oh, they're doing the handoff. Oh, handoff to extra arms are 2+. That's much clever. I didn't even notice that was there. Yeah, that way you make it a 2+ roll. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And they were unlucky to have to spend a reroll on it. Just completely missed the 2. The extra arms was right there. So you get in front of that now. Okay. I see you. I see what we're doing. I want to take that and get that block, and then that will just stay in the way. You are going to want to dodge around. We won't do it until we're on the block. And we're probably blitzing somewhere over here. Not ideal. That one, because this one's going to rush and a dodge to get the hit there. Okay, so we're going to do that after. I'm going to do this first. Damn it. Okay. This is very, very bassy for a team that's all AV8+, but I think we are making their life very uncomfortable here now, so I'm leaning into it. Like, keep in mind their whole team has no block on it. This is now a stressful situation. Like, you definitely can blitz this free, that's not hard, even the ball carrier can do it 'cause it's got horns. But where's your support crew going to come to look after this ball carrier? Hi Cyanide Studio, how are you? Cyanide Studio redeems big guy. I must warn you, the big guy list is about 7 months long at the moment, so you won't get a big guy for a while, but you are on the list. The lineman list much shorter. Hey Jax, it's all good. My best friend started calling me Francis once Deadpool came out. His term Francis in his phone. I love stuff like that. I love like childhood nicknames that just stick so hard that people never even update them and they're just like forever. And then there's like some ridiculous backstory and people are still using it, even though people don't know why anymore. Okay, blitzes us off. Who's the comedian? What's his name? The one who does Taskmaster. He has like a whole bit about that, about someone who he's like a long-term friend with, who everyone calls Baghdad, and it's just like because his dad at school, like there was a situation, like his dad at school like brought a bag one day or something, and now everyone calls him Baghdad forever. And like without context, that just sounds really weird. Hey, Smithy. But like people are still calling him that as an adult just because that was the nickname at the start. 1 in 9 over here. Spencer reroll. They have used all their rerolls now. It's pretty good for us. I have a friend in our group that we call Goose because he could make a goose noise in high school. That's awesome, because that also like that sounds like it's going to be like a what is it, like a Top Gun thing, and so everyone's going to be like, oh, is that because of Goose from Top Gun? No. It's because I could make a goose noise. Okay, so 2+ with you, 2+ with you. I think we do you first to get the... Well, even that's going to require... Okay, so yeah, we need to do some 2+. You're tagged anyway, so I think we do it with you first to get the assist here. And then we still need to tag here, but we can maybe do that by taking that block. Okay. So now we've cancelled out that. And it's 1/2+ for the 2 dice number with block. They're going to be in a pickle here even if we don't, pal, because we have got sidestep on the sideline. But I think you still reroll here. Ah, stupid dice. I think it was right. I think it was right to do it. I think it was right to do it. Because the thing is, like, you pin them to the sideline, they still can use horns to blitz off, right? So I think it's right. Yeah, like, sometimes you roll the wrong dice. That's just how it is. If I'd had a blodge, maybe I would have been more inclined to take the pushes, but I don't have blodge, so... And like, if I was down to last reroll, definitely not, but I had two. I don't know. I don't know. It's what we did. So, we will see.
Apparently, wizards call that.
So they can score now if they want to. They might look for a stall, I'm not sure. If they stall to turn 8 here, I will be upset, because we've been in a good position. But I think they'd be pretty brave to stall here. Should have set that up. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we still have one reroll for our offense.
Here we go again. Touchdown!
And we have all 11. They have 10, I think. I don't think they had a bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, but would definitely have been better to make the stop. But if we can get one out at half time, that's not too bad. It's a big if, but if we can. I don't know, maybe I should have taken the pushes. Maybe I should have taken the pushes because it's sidestep. I think without sidestep, you definitely don't take the pushes. With sidestep, maybe you should take the pushes. I just don't trust sidestep without blodge, whereas like in that last game we saw it definitely can work, right? Like we saw our opponent got really good mileage out of sidestep even without blodge, so maybe I should be put more faith in it than I do.
Well, that was impressive.
Vicious rare. Stunned there, 2 heads. Okay.
A good coach always uses right
Oh, misclick. Not nice misclick. I was supposed to push it out. I'm trying to say nice pal, but I said nice misclick instead.
Yes, they picked up the ball. Whoopie-dee-doo.
Hey, Derek. Oh, okay, just going for the damage. I feel like they don't believe I'll go for the score here, and I might go for the score here, because they've got no rerolls, right? So if we put them back on offense for 3 turns, we might get another one.
God, forbid now. Really?
No need to be like that. My life coach says I have.
It's a bit rowdy, but I'm feeling kind of rowdy. Like, we don't need to do it. Which is usually when I say things like that, I'm like, oh, it's a bit rowdy, but let's do it. Usually what that means is it's about to go horribly wrong. It's normally how that works.
That'll help a player move without risk. The attacker has an assist. He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Let's do one rush. I knew it. I just knew it. Okay, well, that kind of makes it a lot weaker because part of my thinking was we have a reroll, they don't, but hey ho. Still,
The old players have woken up.
going to be interesting. Still going to be interesting. And you know what? If nothing else, touchdowns are... who won? They won, so one of their players gets around. Touchdowns are cash, and we're at the start of an elf run, and we want cash pretty badly right now, so yeah. It's definitely not a bad thing. So, they're not going to score without doing at least a handoff and probably a pass, so that, again, with no rerolls, makes things at least a bit risky for them. Let's see how it all shakes out. I lose so many games in this situation, trying to score super quick and taking risks when I'm not an elf. Definitely not recommended with orcs. Don't try to rush quick score with your orcs. With elves, depends on the situation. I can make a case for why I did it. Was it a good case? I don't know.
No idea where these
But I
guys
can at least make an argument for it. The argument is hopefully they'll fail something, basically. Looks like they're going to be cautious and not push for a score, so like they look much more like they're just trying to hold on to the 1-1 here rather than go for a touchdown. One downside of this is they have got some extra hits on the line they weren't going to get otherwise, so there are downsides for sure.
Goblin Gambling are a great company to be affiliated with. Any problems you may have are surely coincidental.
Isn't that the company that you owe a great deal of bad gambling?
Oh, I made the pickup. I was hoping, because it had gone away from the extra arms, I was hoping we might get that luck on the pickup. Well, that player I'm pretty sure can't score. So I think at the moment, like, these are the only players that even can score.
It looks rather like an old
This
traditional
one is
spectacle in its
certainly can score. That one I think probably can. have a little look. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that can easily score. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the furthest line back that can score. So at the moment, all of those 4 can score. That can score, that can score. The 4 at the back can't. So they're at least going to have to hand the ball over, which is good. They did get some nice stuns that turn, so I think we can't play this as aggressively as I might like to. I think we've got to mostly just make sure we're staying in front as much as we can still.
There's only one word to say about this one.
Not a word.
Oh, well, that's now not a scoring threat. Might have gone too far that way.
I'm looking forward to the next match. Time for some blood bowl.
The thing of hoping that they would fail a dice without a reroll is not looking so hot at the moment.
We may see that player later if
They have work to do to get into scoring range with anyone except for this one now. That one's easily in scoring range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not in scoring range right now. So that needs a rush. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not in scoring range. Okay. That's a relief because that's the easiest one to score on, right? Because it's got the extra arms. So now I don't know who's going to be the scoring threat. Maybe they're just not going to try.
Are magic sponges really magical?
I'm definitely a score early, score often player. I wonder why I've been outgamed. The thing with Blood Bowl is it's kind of a shame, right? Because you want that to be like a really viable strategy. Like it's a silly like sports game. Like you want to be able to like have a strategy that's like really competitive of just go for like the all guns blazing, but it really feels like when you get to the competitive end of Blood Bowl, that's just very rarely right. Not never, but very rarely. Which is a shame. Like, it would be more interesting if stalling out wasn't always a sensible strategy. Okay, so let's just double check. Yeah, that's definitely out of range. So as long as we don't give them a chain push, they can't score. So first things first, let's get ourselves a scoring threat. So at least we have a chance. And then I think what we're going to want to do is to jam our sidestep in here as much as we can. But everything is now dice. I think what I'm going to want to do, we've got no rerolls anyway, so we might as well do this with a loner, is free up a second scoring threat first. So then now we really have got some sort of options. And then you're not going to get anywhere more useful than that. I do think we have to do the dodges here because I think we need these to be the ones who are getting involved. Okay, that's good. Okay, that was not what we wanted. We can't push it forward. I should have come from the other side. That was silly. Okay, I can't push it forward because if I push it forward, it's in scoring range. can't chain push off that because it's a side stepper unless they have every square around it filled, which I'm pretty sure they can't do. Oh, random armor break. Oh, random KO is pretty nice on a warrior. Okay, well, less than we would have liked, but we've still got no scoring threat, and we've got 2. Yeah, above honor. And that's kind of the saddest part, is like the situations where it is right to score early is only if like you're in a, it's only like if you know you'd win anyway. It's not only, but it's like mostly like that's the times when it makes most sense to score early, is like when you think, well, I'm going to win anyway, so let's try to get the scores, which is sad, right? Because then it's just like beating up on a team or a player who's just like not as good, which is rubbish.
Still, I'm willing to bet a good punch will have you face down in the mud.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That was pretty impressive and pretty lucky. Ooh, I think we have to side step in here and put more pressure on the ball. Does give them another hit, but it also makes it scarier for them. Okay, they get pow. They're gonna foul us, but still. I think if they foul us, they're going to open it up to these ones.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
I don't know if... I mean, you can, but I don't know if it's sensible to. Oh, they're going to sit from this side. Okay, we'll get a hit on the ball. They can foul us, but we'll get a hit. It's going to be a 1 dice, but it's better than nothing. I did get another KO. Did get sent off. Let's see if the ref makes it sick. Yeah, okay. Well, 2 huge KO rolls, I'll say that. But we've got a 1 dice on the ball. How are we going to do it? I'd kind of like to keep this player for recoveries or anything, but I don't know if I can. I mean, I can, but it adds way more dice, but maybe I have to anyway, because I just don't think we'll get the ball. We won't get the ball over here if it's not that player recovering, so let's roll the extra dice. Goes there. And this goes here. This goes here, so the hit's going to come from here. No! Gave it a try. Didn't work. Big KO rolls. Big KO rolls. Both of us. They have made the most important one. We've made all of ours. Okay, yeah, that's pretty huge. So they're down 2 players. Didn't get the warrior to stay out, but they are down 2 players. It's pretty nice. And finally someone who is displaying orcs, chaos and dwarves. You will see very little of that on this channel, Riticillif. Not my vibe. Thank you for the follow. Alright, okay. Take our hits on the line this time. Brilliant coaching gets us a reroll. Love to see it. And we even got Spleggy just wanted to be the star and caught the ball. Don't know if we're going to let Spleggy keep the ball. In fact, I'm going to make an executive decision that Spleggy doesn't keep the ball. Sorry, Spleggy, but thank you for catching it. I appreciate you. I just don't think it's good for us to have the ball on a moving 6 player. Oh my god, that's whoops, that was a 1 dice that I was not paying enough attention to. But because I'm big lucker, we not only got knocked down, we also managed to break arm on it. What an absolute lucker dog. Just a push. Do we do a cheeky foul? We're already 2 players up, so in some ways it's like unnecessarily greedy. I think I maybe would have fouled this one, but it's already stunned, and fouling stunned players just always feel so bad. So I think I'm going to not. Spleggy is a star. Sorry, Spleggy. Oh, spends the reroll. Takes out a reroll for a drive. I get it, but that feels a bit like a frustration thing because you might want those rerolls later. However, do get an arm broken out of it. And in fact, if you hadn't rerolled, see, I think maybe you shouldn't reroll that, right? Because the start of a drive, it's not like mission critical, and you've got a high armor piece, so probably it's going to be fine. But actually, if they hadn't rerolled, double 6s, double 4s, could have removed a really important player. So I love Beastman and Mine the Only Chaos. Not that bad. I can see that being alright. I mean, you've got a whole team of players that can... excuse you. Thank you, Mr. F. Tell you what, I will say this. I'll give you a call. I will say this. This is our second game to get today, and in both games, the ref has been absolutely on it. Like, seriously on top of things, which is not the norm.
Players arrive to assist their teammate. Get up.
So now do we foul this one? Having just said that the referee is way too on it, let's go for it.
The other player stood there like stone. It's so easy.
Well, the referee has absolutely pulled us out, so yeah, we should not have done it. Lesson here is, it's not a day for fouling. I was wondering if it was just referees against for my opponents, but it turns out it's referees for me as well. Does keep the Chaos Warrior stunned for another turn, which is not horrible.
What can you do against a full-speed horned opponent?
The aim between the eyes. Oh, too easy. That was 3 as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Just this time. Will they foul again? Are they heeding the warning of the ref? Oh, and they get sent off. Okay, so we're 9 on 9. Punished for our foul there, because, yeah, the numbers have swung back against us and we didn't need that to happen. Maybe a little greedy by me. We are a little greedy sometimes. Slash all the time. I think I'm actually just going to look for the possibility of scoring reasonably quickly again, just because I do think this is a situation where things could unravel if we're not careful. Speaking of, oh my god. Well, I summoned that, didn't I? I absolutely summoned that, if we're not careful. Oh, I could have done that differently. I was a little bit lazy. This is going to be a loss. This is going to be a loss. This is real problems now. This has gone from good to so-so to bad real fast. Unlucky, but also I took a risk I probably didn't have to take. And we are going to get punished for it real hard. No, this is going to be a loss. I mean, I think the only situation that might save us here is if this doesn't fall over. But if this falls over, we're in a horrible position now. Like, we're in a really bad position. And they're probably going to get 6 dice on this because they're going to get a 3 dice with a reroll. So I'm pretty certain this is a loss from here. I'm not gonna give up, like, but we're not going for 3 dice. Not going for 3 dice is good for us. I'm not re-rolling that. Okay, maybe we can get out. It's not going to be easy still, but that gives us some chances. Do worry, it's only a 3+. So still not amazing. Yeah, the armor breaks have been real good for them this turn. In terms of changing my options. Yeah, it's pretty much just a 3+ now. Not really have a choice. And now even a 3+, isn't it? It's 3+ backwards. Yikes! Yikes! Real bad. I think we've got to come backwards. And that's a given. I think we've probably got to do it first. Okay, yeah. Like I said, it's a loss. It's a loss. Sometimes you can just feel it happening. And that was one of those times. I don't think there was anything else that was more important to do first. I think I just had to do that. I've really stuffed this, which doesn't feel good because I stuffed the last game on the probs, which means when we start this run with 2 games that we've completely stuffed from positions we didn't need to. Just didn't need to. We should have played more cautiously. Shouldn't have done the foul. The foul was stupid, was greedy, and everything unravels off that foul because we position differently without that foul, and then we don't push the next turn. We didn't need to push the next turn. We could just run backwards. We pushed. We just thought, let's just score because we're happier on defense, which we think we are. We rolled a horrible snake at the wrong time, but like all of it is avoidable with better decisions. So we've earned this loss. Hey, Julian. Would be nice if our opponent failed anything. Hasn't happened in a while.
Next time.
That player doesn't know. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
Should they be stomping on the player's neck with those studded boots that high?
I don't know why they're not trying to pick up on their extra arms. I wouldn't want to do the 3+ pickup here by the sideline.
Quick and easy.
Oh, they're going, okay. Wow, that was spicy, but it worked. That was a weird animation. It looked like it had failed completely, and then it hadn't.
That player's free. Find something by the hip.
So
Okay, well,
close.
I'm giving us something.
Yet so much can still happen. Nothing's certain in this game.
And they have got still no block skill, so things can still fail. And keep trying. Shame. Oh, now you can do a 3+ dodge. Use this sod.
It's close. Will it make a difference? That is as slippery as a
Yes, they've hit from here. We do want to stay on it. I guess we want to go here. Just straight in front. They're going to get a second chance to hit it. Although at the moment that's only a 1 dice. At the moment. They can make that a 2 dice pretty easy. Yeah.
I should probably say something
This time they do
meaningful to all
power.
our Cabal Vision viewers.
And where do we sidestep? Sideline, stop them from moving forward.
There's the ball.
They can jump over. They can't just run forward. Oh, I'd forgotten they haven't bits yet. Okay, double skulls, last reroll. Doesn't fail, but they're gonna have to dodge here, right? They're gonna have to dodge. Or just stay there, okay. Yeah, they can just stay there. Alright, okay, so things happening. Things are happening. I mean, the strategy here for me has basically just been make them roll as many dice as you can, because at least if you make them roll, something might fail. And something did fail. Whether it's enough, we will see, but something did fail, so at least a little bit, the strategy worked. Oh, interesting. So there should be 2 dice on this, I think. I don't love it, but I think that has to just stand up. And you to get to there, which you can just do. And that's 2 dice. I'm going to let you get served. And I think I'm just going to carry with the strategy of, like, you just got to base everything. Because they're out of rerolls. So now, like, every dice they have to roll is not a fun dice. Oh, that's good. little bit torn here, so like hitting here gives us a better chance of a good scatter for us. But it also means there's more chance of getting out. I think that's what we go for, and I think we don't follow because we might want to be able to dodge this back off. Okay, I think we don't dodge that back off. Now kind of wish I'd followed, but we go for this. I really wish I'd followed. Oops. Yeah, I really wish I'd followed, but I didn't. Oh well. Poop.
Nicely done. On the edge of the field, within grasping range of the flags.
Why didn't I follow, chat? Why didn't I follow?
That's very nice.
I think that's the best spot I can be in. It means you can't just blitz from here. You can blitz from here, but then at least the scatter's alright. Should have followed. Chris, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Collie, could you do a shout out to Chris for me? Please. For anyone who doesn't know, Chris Frozen is an amazing painter of miniatures and streams his... Oh, it's 1 in 9. Streams his miniature painting and is lovely and generally someone who is awesome. So check him out. Oh, thanks, Izzy. Izzy's already all over it. What a legendary team of mods I have that I don't even need to say these things. They're just already doing it. Okay. So we need to blitz this away and then we need to hand off to a catcher. We are on a loner, so we want to hand off to the nearest catcher, which is that one. So we're going to blitz with... We're going to have to do 2+. Either of them, so we're going to blitz with this one. It's fine. Let's push you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do it without cutting the corners. It's fine. Alright, so you're just going to go stand here to keep that busy. No snakes, please. Nerves of Steel is a good skill. So, like I said all along, the situation is completely fine. And there's no risk that this could go wrong. Oh boy, what a time to snake. If we'd snaked one roll earlier, real bad. But snaking there, pretty much okay.
Indifferent. Ask me again.
Perfect 8-turn stall. I don't know who was being pessimistic. What crazy people thought that wasn't going to end well. Oh boy. Yeah, dodged a bullet on that one. Dodged a bullet. Poor Cher. Guaranteed win. Never didn't have it.
Unity is strength. Are they dancing or fighting?
Easiest win of my life, frankly. Definitely not the easiest win of my life. Definitely an absolute lack of dog.
What's that player doing?
Here comes the other team.
Oh dear.
I hope that player.
That's Chris gone. I think this is gone. He just said be awesome.
Barely speak.
Over 100 viewers. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Back in the Blood Bowl 2 heyday, that wasn't uncommon. But in the Blood Bowl 3 years, a bit less so. Thank you all for being here, all 100 of you. Lovely to have you along. I think I really ruined it by fouling, because up until that point the ref was doing me favours in all these games and sending off opponents. But as soon as I did a foul, I got sent off, and now the ref isn't sending them off anymore.
That team's offering must have the magic
And the ref is mad at me. The ref was like, I didn't approve of this stuff. And now you've started doing it. It's too hot to cook. Why do kids need food? It's like too hot to eat at the moment. Honestly, like my appetite is way down. But what I did do yesterday was go to the co-op and buy ice cream Mars bars, pack of 4 on sale, £2. And I ate 2 of them. I have no regrets. Ice cream Mars bars, ice cream Mars bars, like low-key go hard. Like ice cream Mars bars are really nice.
Sorry.
I might like them more, even more than Mars bars. I'm not sure. Haven't had a Mars bar for a while.
Then push them back. Personally, I object them.
Do you like a twister? Do you like a twister? Definitely. Co-op, yeah. So co-op is like a supermarket chain. I don't know. It's like it's almost like halfway between a convenience store and a supermarket chain. Like they're more expensive than most supermarket chains, and they tend to be smaller and located in cities, like in the same sort of spots the convenience stores are. I think it's like on the border between the two, right? Like it's somewhere between a convenience store and a supermarket.
Nothing likes to bless the players with a good gift.
A convenience store which also has supermarkets. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll put it. Because they have bigger ones, right? Not many, but they have bigger ones, I think, as well. I haven't had a Solero in a minute. Oh my god, Soleros. Now you're talking. Spluggy, if you're still here, I know you were unhappy that I made you hand the ball off, but I want you to know that the crowd saw your sacrifice and respected it. Everyone was like, he's the real MVP. He's willing to let the ball go. Collie's not having it. Twister or go home. Listen, Twisters are delicious. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying there are lots of delicious ice creams. That's all I'm saying. Spluggy, as a reward, you get to have a general skill. Random general. Block would be good. Wrestle would be good. Kick would be good. Dirty Power would be great. Frenzy would be fun. Lots of good options. Lots of good options, Peggy. I believe in you. Spaggy? Spaggy, I really, really tried to believe in you. I believed in you. The fans believed in you. The MVP nominating committee believed in you. And this is how you rewarded us. He's not getting fired because we don't have the cash yet. But he might be on line duty. This is like we need a word behind the shed. Right, we're going to buy an apothecary. And that is game number 2 of the Pro Elf run, I guess. Team looking pretty basic still, but we have got just one more SPP to get on Freezing Star for level. Again, I think I talked about this after the last game. These players, I just don't think you can afford to random the first skills on them. You need to get dodge. You just need it. Maybe once you've got these 2 blitzers online and these 2 catches online, I might start randoming on the next 2 catches. because at some point you do want to think about the team value, but to start off with, the team just functions so much better once you get some dodge. So yeah, we'll sit tight.